But what companies are going to benefit the most? Every company is up on the stock market today.
Not Google.
Well, not Netflix either, but most companies are up. So a lot of the tech companies are up. A lot of people think that, Nvidia is going to benefit a lot from
for
this.
sure.
So we can start with Nvidia, but what companies are going to benefit the most?
The ones I've been telling y'all about. That's why I'm gonna toot my own horn. Lesson of the day: you have to pick companies, assets, and investments that are going to do well, regardless of what the macroeconomic environment are doing. So Microsoft, Nvidia, despite the route that they're having now, we can talk about the good thing that he could be doing with the pharma price cut. Eli Lilly will be okay. Anduril, when they go public, of course, all the Vanguard main suite of products. But I think who will have the most benefit, I don't know when they'll set it, but this OpenAI going public thing is coming a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought it wouldn't happen to 28, and I'm hearing some rumblings that they could go public next year. So Microsoft, Nvidia, Lilly, Apple, if you want to be conservative, and Visa. If Visa had I keep saying it, if they had an Elon that did not go off the rails, Visa would be top 3 for me. Be A-okay.
Visa is definitely in the portfolio.
For sure. Cooking.
Yeah, just cooking up. It's interesting you brought up the OpenAI situation. There's some talks that Microsoft and OpenAI are renegotiating. They're coming to the table in the next few weeks to potentially renegotiate. Now, what that means, who knows? But yeah, I think Microsoft for sure will be a winner. Obviously, Nvidia. I think Broadcom, and we've seen it over the past 6 months, that has just performed just handsomely over the past 6 months, and definitely in the AI space. When people were looking at Nvidia like, oh, it's overvalued, what will happen here? Some of these other companies, Broadcom being one, TSM another one for sure.
Yeah, TSM for sure.
Hand over fist about that. So the semis for sure are looking great, but even the ETFs inside the semis, right, to have even a little bit less exposure, and we spoke about a few of those a couple of weeks ago. I think they're all going to benefit from it.
Yeah. On an opposite note, not to belabor this point about Google, for the first time in 20 years, search queries were down because of ChatGPT. Just like when the knockout hasn't happened yet, but the first time Buster Douglas put hands on Mike, and it was like, "Ooh."
Well, we spoke about this. That's what I said. I said this. Me personally, I don't use Google. I use ChatGPT.
Facts, and people
it's quicker.
They called us crazy.
It gives you, because it's going to search Google anyway, and it's going to search every other search engine possible. It gives you a more comprehensive answer in a short period of time. So yeah, I said that.
ChatGPT will be
ChatGPT
to Google what Google was to X Jeeves.
ChatGPT is the new Google.
X Jeeves. X Jeeves is crazy.
Yep.
Like, why would you? Why would you?
Brain.
Who goes to Google anymore? That's like last decade. Like, everybody is going to use ChatGPT.
I didn't say it this time.
Yeah. Or maybe not. We'll see. But it's the first time ever. So obviously somebody has gotten into that space. ChatGPT, Anthropic, all these other ones.
Yeah.
XAI, which will be, coming at a short time. But
even on Twitter, Grok is pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
They all came to space, and then you get the lawsuit from the federal government where they don't want you to have a deal with Apple going forward. That doesn't help, because that's kind of your monopoly right there. If you can get inside of the phone that most people are using and be that search engine for them, then you've got a monopoly.
If OpenAI ends up being a search engine for Apple, which they need,
their search business is over.
ChatGPT leads the race as far as these chatbots are concerned. AI, there's a bunch of them, but ChatGPT has become Band-Aid name recognition for the average everyday layman.
And it's a better product.
Yeah, right. They definitely. What are they doing? Over 100 million users a day? Some crazy number?
Some insane number that I've never heard.
They got the product for $200 a month now.
Yeah. They get into a premium.
Again, they have premium product, $200 a month. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Or you can pay somebody $70,000 a year and get a better result or a worse result.
Yeah.
Trade-off.
Yeah, we're watching Google carefully.
And it's doing things that Google can't do.
Who is?
ChatGPT.
In terms of what?
Rendering real-time renderings for you and making
Data.
flyers for you on the spot. Like you do that on your phone. You can say, okay, make a flyer for Market Mondays. Google, you go to google.com on your phone, it's not going to do that.
Yeah.
ChatGPT on your phone right now. You can do that right now on your phone.
Like expert level research. And
and that was part of the issue we were saying a few weeks ago, and when Meta said that they were going to release their own app. Right, so ChatGPT has a standalone app, but these other ones, they don't have a standalone app outside of Claude. I'm talking about Gemini. I'm talking about Meta AI. I mean, 2 days after we said that on Market Mondays, Meta and they're gonna have the standalone app. And so when you think about in terms of that, yeah, they understand what's at stake. They understand the competition, but we'll see how it plays out, man. It's gonna be interesting.
But it's also something to take into consideration as far as Microsoft. Kind of their relationship is not great with OpenAI right now. And they're encouraging them to be a for-profit company, which that was through Elon. That was what he wanted to do as far as break up their nonprofit stake and things of that nature. So OpenAI is an interesting company within itself to see which direction they're going. If they stay under Microsoft's umbrella, if they have a lawsuit eventually with Microsoft, break that partnership up. Who knows?
Either way, they're going to have to pay that coin. Sorry. You're not going to do to Satya what you did to Elon. It's not going to happen. So whether they pay him in cash or considerations, cool. Microsoft is still going to benefit from being an investor in that platform.
Yeah,
for sure. But they should be for profit, and they should go public soon, next year probably, fall.
Yeah, they said that the board voted to keep it a nonprofit. We'll see how that goes over the next couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah.